Well, hey there, and welcome back to my channel. Next episode of Beauty Basics, we'll be covering foundation. So I always apply my foundation after I complete my eyes, but before I did that, I actually used a few drops of Argan Oil by Josie Maran. And the reason why I did it before was because you really want this product to sink into your skin. This is a part of my foundation routine, mostly in the winter because it's so dry. Another key to having your foundation look smooth and flawless is to actually wash and tone and moisturize. Then I do the Argan Oil drops. Then after the drops have sunken in, I apply primer. Lately I've been using this green primer by Smashbox, their photo finish primer that is, and I'm using the green to cancel out some of the redness on my skin because green cancels red. And as you can probably see, I'm patting this primer into my skin so that it fills every little imperfection and gives me a nice smooth canvas to work with. Once I've completed my primer, I'm using a peach color corrector, and I like to put this underneath my eyes to hide any darkness that I may have, as well as touch up on any dark spots on my face. When you use a peach color corrector on your dark spots and dark circles, it really helps cover it up without using too much product, because without the color corrector, it can actually show through with just foundation alone. This color corrector is made by NYX, and if your skin is a deeper complexion, instead of using peach, I would recommend using an orange corrector. LA Girl Cosmetics actually makes a really great one that I love. Now, what you've all been waiting for is foundation time. I am absolutely in love with this foundation by LA Girl Cosmetics. You can buy it, I think, on the Morphe website or a lot of different like beauty supply stores, and little boutiques have been starting to carry this line. This foundation I find is probably only good for dry skin, but any liquid foundation would work for the technique that I'm about to show you. So I'm just basically blotting small amounts of foundation all over my face. I think I use like maybe 2 pumps of foundation. I like full coverage. If you didn't know, then now you know. So yeah, I just kind of pat it over with my fingers just a little bit, and then in a moment I will be blending it all out with a Real Technique beauty sponge. I actually like this sponge better than a regular beauty blender. So yes, I'm just blending everything out and actually making sure that you take your foundation down to your neck. And as you can see, this foundation is actually darker than my skin color, and that's because when you are applying foundation, you need to be applying it to match the skin tone on your body and not necessarily your face, because as you wash and exfoliate your face, naturally the skin on your face is going to be lighter than the rest of your body. Sorry, I can't talk. So if you're wondering why is she applying darker foundation, that's why. Going with a little bit more. So yeah. One important thing that I forgot to mention is that my beauty sponge is actually damp. So what you're going to want to do is, before you put on your foundation, is run it under water and squeeze it a few times so that when you are applying your foundation, it actually helps melt the product better into your skin, making it look like a second skin and not caked up foundation. So if you have dry skin like me, you'd be pretty much done with your foundation at this point. But if you have oily skin, you could definitely go in with the beauty sponge and set your foundation with a translucent powder. Alright, my foundation's finished, and next episode of Beauty Basics will be covering highlighting, contouring, and all that jazz. Keep going and keep glowing.